Hey Sanjeev, it's Tim. So I'm going to show you what we're trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this off and log into this guy's account. Remote desktop. I'm going to log in as me. Opens a remote desktop. Okay, so this is their environment, and they're all logged on to the same server with different users. So they're running Microsoft server. So what we've done is we've created there's five different QuickBook companies, and so for each one we've set up an ODBC connection. So if I go in this ODBC data source, you're going to see that there are these different ODBC connectors that allow you to connect to the QuickBook accounts. So they use LibreOffice, which is like kind of like Microsoft Office, but it's like a freeware version that's split off from OpenOffice. So OpenOffice and LibreOffice are the same thing. So let's go ahead and open up one database. So we're going to go ahead and open up Atlantis, one of their accounts. So this kind of looks like like Access, right? So we created these queries in order to build these reports for five different companies, and then attach to these tables. And it's really not a database; it's just text files and the way QuickBooks works. So this is what we have. So if we wanted to go and see the actual report from the company that runs off the queries, I would go into my recent documents. I'm going to go to Atlantis financial statements. So there's a summary page, and in addition to the summary pages, there's a bunch of pivot tables that make everything work. So one of the problems is I can't get the pivot tables to update every time you open the database, open the spreadsheet, so I can't get the pivot tables to open automatically. The other part of the problem is that when you refresh the data, it takes a bloody long time. So if I right click and hit refresh, it takes way too long. So I don't even know if that's going to work, but we'll go ahead and let it grind. Okay, this worked. So the five different companies roll up into a summary. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. I'm going to save this. So, and go ahead and close the database. See, it takes a long time. And the way QuickBooks works is unless it slowly disconnects, it throws an error because it only allows a certain number of connections at a time. So if I go into LibreOffice Calc, there's a summary. So I can just open. So in here I have a consolidated financial statement. So this has links to those underlying spreadsheets. So part of the problem is getting all the underlying spreadsheets to recalculate so that it works, and the other is to get them to roll up into this table. So this is the exact report that they want. So I'm going to go ahead and close this. So that's kind of a summary of the issues is uh, if it's not me logging into this, if it's somebody else, they can get error messages logging into the different the different spreadsheets for the different companies. If say someone's opened it or someone's done something, it throws the whole process off. So the whole report could be rebuilt in Crystal reports. Maybe you could use Crystal reports with the tables. I don't know. So anyways, that's the issue. So I'm going to go